Good evening, good morning, and good afternoon. This is an episode for the Living World of Darkness for the Changeling venue. In today's episode, we start outside of Sir Alexander's gym in the Grey World. Sir Richard is waiting for Sitara to come and take him up on his offer. He's been a bit of a horse's ass to her over the last week or so, maybe 2 weeks, considering everything that happened with his cousin. And it's about time that he starts hearing the other side of the coin, as it were. So yes, Richard will be waiting, holding open the door, sort of just waiting inside for Sitara.
Sitara's gonna come in towards the Alexander's little gym thing. She's never heard of a gym open at 10 p.m. Actually, she's heard of them. She's wished to God they didn't exist. Who the hell wants to exercise at 10 p.m.? Kind of unholy. You know what? Never mind. She's not even. Nope. She's not even gonna wonder. She's got the boxing gear that someone left on her doorstep. And she's got it over her shoulder. She's dressed in like normal shorts. It's hot outside. It's 83 degrees. She's got sneakers, a good decent t-shirt that she's okay with sweating in. She's good to go. She just kind of looks up at him like, hi.
Hello.
Shall we?
Yes, we shall. I believe we should.
Lead the way, Sir Richard.
Richard will hold open the door for Sitara.
She's going to mock curtsy and just go through the door.
And when he enters the door, he'll flick on the lights. And I assume I do apologize, DJ, if I get this wrong. But I assume there is a boxing ring in the middle of the gym. And he'll make his way and walk out, grab onto the rope of the ring and slip inside of it.
Charles gonna follow his lead after, of course, doing a few choice echo, and giggling because there's an echo. But yeah, no, she's pissed. She has to act pissed. She has a lot to be pissed about, so she's gonna follow him.
There's a bag in one of the corners, and you see Richard unzip the bag and put on a pair of gloves. But where your gear sort of had the gloves, the head brace, the mouth guard, you see Richard only putting on gloves.
She's gonna shrug and be like, okay. She goes to the other corner and she opens the bag. There are gloves of some sort. She assumes there's boxing gear in the bag he gave her on her doorstep. She's gonna hold them, just like, how the fuck am I supposed to put these on? The hell? Just
okay. And Richard will
one glove with the other, like what the fuck?
Richard will look over and he's not gonna smile, but his eyes are definitely smiling. He's not smiling. However.
He shouldn't. Don't smile.
And definitely not. No smiling.
This is a girl who's the oldest out of a lot of kids. She used to just fighting with her bare fist. Don't smile. Don't do it. She knows.
And he'll take his gloves off. you notice he sort of like bites at the wrapping of one and just pulls it off so his teeth and uses the other. You walk over, and when he walks over, you'll notice that tattoo is a lot more real than it used to be.
She'll give it an interesting little glance over, but shrug. She's never actually paid that much attention to him in particular, just overall. So she's gonna be like, oh, maybe he got it detailed.
His entire
Shrugs.
body now is covered with copper scales.
Someone needs moisturizer.
And he'll take the gloves and he'll basically just he'll say, "Okay, hold your hands out."
He's gonna hold them out, just like, okay, you go ahead.
Other way.
Other way.
Yeah. And he'll put the gloves on one at a time. He'll strap them in.
This is weird. This is like sense deprivation. Just boom. Boom. What were these? Oh, I could have used them with my sister. Just boom. Doesn't even hurt. That's awesome.
All right. Open and close your hand so we can test how they work. All right.
I'm gonna open and close them, just like. Yes. She's waiting to be serious.
Don't try to. And Richard will say, don't try to cover your thumb like that. That's bad.
You have it till you break it.
I didn't know. I don't know what you know. I'm just.
Okay, just you talk at me and I'll nod or look questionable and then I'll ask. So ask and I will provide information of whether I do or do not know it. Can you do that, Richard? Never mind. So yes.
Oh. Richard will go over to the center. All right. And he's going to basically just warm up really quick. And brawl specialty of boxing, dexterity 4. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, or 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 successes, so it's not really, it's not anything showy, but he definitely knows what he's doing.
Sitara's totally not paying attention to anything he's doing. She is fascinated by these gloves. The sense deprivation alone, it's just so interesting. It's huge packs of what she thinks is farm. She's not even going to wonder. And plastic just wrapped around her fists. And
leather.
She's just going to play with them because why? These are so cool. It's probably the first time she's been having fun in a while.
Yes, to make sure you don't immediately hurt your opponent.
Yes. Yes.
So, and Richard's going to basically put his hands up. So.
What? Oh, hi. You're still here. Hi. Hey, Richard, just fascinated. And, yeah. Freddie Wilson, I guess. I don't even know. It's maybe Roger. Roger Wilson? What the fuck is Wilson? Anyway. Sorry. Just a lot. She's really giddy for some reason. Which, why? I mean, but hey, maybe she could be drinking again.
Maybe. I don't know. Richard's going to put his foot in his mouth again. He's going to say, last time I saw you, you were pretty depressed. What's changed?
What do you mean? Elaborate, Richard.
The last time I saw you, you didn't want to be in the same room as me.
Oh, well, probably because someone, Richard, tends to say things without thinking. But hey, you know, here's to hoping you learn, right? I mean, putting your foot in your mouth has never turned out quite so well for a lot of people, right?
So wait, you're saying that I didn't have a right to know?
Saying that certain things really not involved you. Yes, you would have known. Yes, we would have told you. But hey, maybe we were just waiting, or hey, maybe we figured you would learn anyway along the grapevine. You didn't think it would hurt her? I mean, what makes you think? Yeah, I think I can fight now.
Richard will smile.
So, how exactly does this boxing thing work? You know, I only have very little information about it. I just know very little. Why don't you just talk to me about it, Richard? Talk so well.
He's gonna look at you seriously, and he's gonna put out a fist, and he's gonna say, "You tap gloves," and then the end of your fist goes into the other man.
I'm sorry, can you repeat that?
The end of your fist goes into the other man.
Yeah, I think I can get that handled down. So, she gets into a stance. How do we do this then?
What's the stance she's using?
Just a normal sort of feet are shoulder length apart, her knees slightly bent. She has a pretty decent center of gravity, and her fists are chest level, high enough that she can raise to protect her face, and yet low enough that she can protect her body.
Okay. Richard's going to say, first off, put your non-primary foot back.
Okay. She does so.
Always maintain the shoulder distance. If you don't, your center of gravity is affected. So, come on. You're a man or...
Am I a man or what?
No. You were mad before.
Oh, yes, very mad. Very mad. And what she's going to do is she's going to think about it because she doesn't want to hit him. She knows if she starts hitting him, she doesn't want to stop. Nah. No. Yes. No. Well, he's her cousin at the same time as a total jackass sometimes. So, hey, let's go hit him. So she's just going to throw a punch.
Okay.
A very good one, I think. I'm going to roll for it. Let me see. Where is it? Buddy. Let's see if it works. Oh. There. 698. Can you see it?
What? No, I can't.
Damn.
How many successes did you get?
I got a 6, a 9, and an 8, so 2 successes, I guess. I'm not sure what the difficulty was.
6, 9, and an 8?
Mm-hmm.
That's 3 successes.
Oh, cool beans. Well, I wasn't sure if there was, like, difficulty 7 or 6.
No. It's 6 for a punch. But Richard's going to do a dex athletics to move out of the way. And that is 6 dice. And that is 1, 2, 3, 4 successes. So yeah, he sees your punch and he moves out of the way. Come on, you're madder than
I am, I really am, but she's just gonna shrug and do it again, because you know what, maybe she just has to get used to punching at this person. She doesn't normally have the urge to hit her friends, but for some reason, everything he says is just getting on her goddamn nerves. Ugh, come on. Let's go. 2 6s.
2 6s?
Yeah.
He's gonna try and dodge again. See how that works. And yep, definitely does so.
Again.
That died in 2 hours before you got here from the virus. Why ain't you sick?
Ugh. Got a single success.
Yeah, he does it again. And at this point, he's gonna not drop his guard, but he's gonna look at you. So, look.
What? What?
I just wanted to know why.
Why?
Yeah.
Do you really want to know why?
Why you both decided that I needed to find out with everybody else?
Do you really want to know why we didn't tell you? Why neither of us thought to tell you? Because
Yep.
I'll tell you why I didn't tell you.
Why didn't you tell me?
Because I didn't think about you. I was too wrapped up in the fact that my girlfriend was going to possibly die for treason. I didn't care that her cousin, how he would feel. Figured, you know what? She's a big girl. She can probably tell him. Or, you know what? Maybe he knew already. Maybe he was covered. I don't care. I didn't care. All I knew was that I was being selfish, and I didn't care about how anyone else felt. I honestly don't care anyway. She's gone. You've got your happiness, so great for that. I probably won't see her till the next life. So, yeah, no one told you. I'm sorry they didn't. How do you think you would have reacted? Honestly. Would you have been like, oh, yeah, cool, man. It's all right. It's all right. Yeah, no, it's all cool. It's all cool. Or what the shit? Let's be very honest about that. How would you feel?
That works for story. Richard's going to come zooming past your left ear. And he's going to say, good, we're getting somewhere.
Groovy. I'm glad you're growing from this. She's not even going to flinch from Vineyard's Zoom. She's too pissed. Like, really? They're sorry they didn't tell you, but honestly, it wasn't the top of their goal. So, hey, bro. Too bad. So sad. Get the fuck over it.
I am.
Great.
Where was he?
And she's just gonna look at him. He seems so angry. Hey, Richard. Quick question. Where were you at the sentencing? Because I didn't see you on our side. I didn't see you at the peanut gallery either. And I know the face of every motherfucker who was there. So, where were you? Care so much, right? Care so much?
Richard's going to stop for a second.
You have your own life right now, right? Yes, she didn't tell you.
Tell
Yes.
you about the letter she wrote.
No. Our heads are kind of elsewhere. Hell, she told me not to come, but I came anyway. So,
There's a reason why she told me no.
why? So important, right?
You know I've been given a free lie?
No. To be honest, my head's been elsewhere.
didn't know if Eve would have told you. And at this point, he's just putting you through motions. He's giving you easy jabs to block.
Sorry, you were muffled. What?
He's putting you through motions. He's giving you easy jabs to block.
Can you believe I
Okay.
haven't had a drink in 5 months? So,
She.
anyway, away. Not a drop.
I've been given a fuel ride.
I just heard, is it really true? It's the real thing.
Okay, can you elaborate to someone who basically just hangs around the court and gossips and blackmails people, please?
You know your mother's the glue that holds this place together.
I deal with bastard children, and who's sleeping with who?
Well, you know
That is not
the new marshal, right?
Yeah, right now her second in command is holding.
your friend. I didn't exactly know what to call you.
Yeah, he is. He looked really uncomfortable to even be there.
What about the baby?
Kind of out of room.
And
You can talk about that.
Richard's
Kind
getting
of.
moderately uncomfortable, but he's still
She asked this thing.
just giving you those punches to block.
Because she asked. I'm gonna have to see her.
And she's just haphazardly blocking them. She's kind of just trying to pay attention to what the hell he's saying.
So far, our teams haven't had any resistance. And we just
She offhand wonders if she should have paid more attention when she was living with Val and read through his library. Probably.
so that makes Lieutenant Foster.
Queen Mab wants me to be marshal.
The others would like your permission to stay here. to help with the
Interesting.
project. My permission. They are still under.
Question. I'm
They don't want to-
guessing,
No, sir.
does everyone know that you're related to Octavia? Or is it just kind of a secret that no one really knows but everyone assumes? Or not even?
Positions on me.
It's sort of just a secret that you and
Mm. So what, you couldn't come for fear that people would recognize, I don't know, resemblance? Grasping at straws here, man.
I couldn't come because the person who recommended for the was on trial.
Oh. She recommended you. That's... Wow. It's really cool. Anyway, yeah. So you let her second in command, who is holding the fort down as marshal, do the deed so you wouldn't have to? Because bias and super uncomfortable?
I can't do the deed.
Yeah.
I have to complete my fuel ride.
You say that a lot. I have no idea what it is.
It's
So,
Quest.
okay, so you couldn't be there for your quest.
No, I couldn't be there because I have to complete it before I do anything related to the position.
You couldn't even come as just part of the audience, just part of the support group. You didn't even have to sit in the front. You could have sat in the back. Our side of the
And he's getting really uncomfortable.
our
Really,
side of the, huge theater, as it were, was empty. It was just me and a few other friends who honestly had no reason to be there. Eve, our friend Eve, had most reason to hate Octavia. Most. But she sat next to me. She held my hand. She made sure I didn't jump over and beat the shit out of this asshole named Clay. I swear to God, when I find him, she's gonna throw a really forceful punch. Because she's a little more pissed at Clayton than she was of you. And, it was just empty. It was me and, tops 5 other people. Come on. And the other side was just full to the brim of people who just hated her so much, who were just getting off of the fact that this poor woman who did so much and made a mistake was either going to die. Seriously, they were so close to just killing her. Just either insta-death, permadeath. I would have had to wait in order to see her again.
Check the records.
I still have to wait. A long time.
There were piles.
But at least we were there.
Just notes of papers.
Did they restrict you that much that you couldn't be there for her? I'm really sorry. It must be terrible. I mean, she's your last family. Everyone else is getting killed.
That's right. He's my family. For 4 months, and Richard's punches are going to get more and more violent. For 4 months.
Do I have to pull in a dex roll to make sure that she does, like, she keeps on dodging?
Richard wouldn't go to hurt her. This isn't what this is about.
Groovy, because she's a frail little thing with a big mouth. Please don't hurt my dear.
He's basically going out for your gloves. He's punching your gloves, basically.
Okay.
For 4 months, I've been awakened. More than 4 months. You know that I was told that I have family in Wales? I have family in the kingdom of giants.
Whoa. Cool. What does that even entail? Are like your relatives super, super, super tall?
I have no idea. They were.
Ooh, do they grind bones into bread? That'd be so cool. She's just rambling in her head.
They've ignored me, Sitara.
Oh, dicks. Never mind. You don't want them. They suck.
But she was the first one not to ignore me. She was the only one not to ignore me.
I'm really sorry for what she did. I know she was so happy to find you. I mean, even now that I know why she did what she did, even more so, she must have just loved you as a reminder for everything.
And now I'm trying to reconcile this person that I have the deepest respect and love for with what she's being charged for. I couldn't have been that trial. I would have gotten myself killed.
Could have sat with us. We would have held you down.
No. And at that point, Richard's going to activate the tattoo.
What?
He's going to take a step back and he's going to...
Damn it, Richard, stop making it all about you.
No, I know. I'm not trying to.
It's okay, I'm joking. Chill, little one.
And
continue.
The scales that were ink art are going to pop out of his skin.
Back of her mind, he seriously needs moisturizer. What are we gonna do with this boy?
And his eyes, the pupils of his eyes, which weren't black, are going to be lidded and green.
What the hell?
And the nails on his hands are going to turn black every row. His talons. The nails actually burst out of the gloves.
Whoa. Dude, are you supposed to do that to the gloves? Because pretty sure they're not our property, right?
Had I been at the trial,
You were a cop, right? A detective.
people would have gotten hurt.
I should just abandon the mission. CO.
Captain would understand. Talk to him.
He knew his family was alive. He turned away.
At least I know how you feel about that. I mean, I already have plans to hurt every single one of the people who are there.
You want to stay?
Can you
At
tell
least
me?
my plans are a little more subtle than I think gives you a once over you would have done.
Trying to do about everything. There's some stuff.
True, Sitara?
Some things
What?
that happened to
What's
us when we
true?
were out at sea.
Did she
There are
really
people out there
kill those
who
people?
come back.
It's true. She killed them all in cold blood.
As long as Nathan Jenkins is leading the mission to spread the cure,
Not saying she was wrong. I'm not saying that she wasn't wrong. She was severely wrong. Like, girl done fuck up.
Why? Why did she do it?
The Akin killed your family. All of them.
Absolutely not.
She wasn't able to be there with them. She had her duties to attend to.
I'm mistaken with you.
And when she came back to carnage. Terrible, terrible carnage. She was so in pain. And then Dugal, that prick, that terrible being, and his little group of friends called the Silver Circle came to her. You know, hey, poor dear, I'm so in pain. They invited her, showed her what she could do to make sure it didn't happen to anyone else. She happened to protect her people, right? Yeah, her family were dead, but her actions could protect the whole. She could protect all of us. Or so she thought. So they had her kill those individuals. And then entrusted her to protect their higher officers, their higher standing people. Even after things got bad, even after people started going, you know, even after it went up in flames, still ordered to protect them, and she did her duty because she knew she was wrong. But what could she do? Saying no, she would have died anyway, and they would have found someone else to do it. You know, I almost wish that I convinced her not to confess. I wish that when she told me, I simply said, no, it's okay. No one needs to know. Never talk about it. I wish I did it almost. But even though what she did was terrible, I knew she was so pained for it. She wanted to atone for her sins, and when she asked my permission, twisted way to do so. Someone who loves them so and require atonement, what do they ask? Can you be selfless and sacrifice me? Ask the selfish person to give up something they love the most. I wish I was worse. So she did. She confessed. She gave up the names, but she didn't die. She's merely banished, and I'm not sure which is worse. So I'm sorry, Richard, that you are alone right now. I'm sorry I wasn't more selfish.
No. And Richard's gonna walk off to the corner and he's gonna pull off the gloves, and you're gonna see the scales sort of shrink back.
She's not even gonna shrug about it. She's no.
You're gonna see a chimerical tail shrink back. And it's gonna be Richard, more or less, again. You did the right thing. And he's speaking from the corner, he's not looking at you.
Did I? I don't know, I wonder it now. At least I know that I'm gonna find her again. At least I know that I will have her again. Me and her will have our chance next. But I'm mostly sorry that we didn't think about you. I'm mostly sorry that we didn't tell you. I mean, at the time it...
Shut up. Shut up. Shut up.
I'm still sorry.
Sorry I've been a horse's ass. I'm sorry I've been caring only about what's going on in my life. Stressed with the Fiori, the Colosseum, the more responsibilities from Valerius.
I'm sorry I've been bitter about your romance. At least you have a chance with this Red Knight, right? Name's Valencia. So I hear. Seen her. She's gorgeous. Pick nicely. You and your cousin have that in common, you know. Good taste. But hey, at least you have a chance to really get to know her, right? And hey, not everyone can be a multiple murderer. So you've got good odds. Right? Right?
Can I?
Right.
Yes.
She nudges right.
Yes.
See? Good odds. May the odds ever be in your favor, we say as we stand in a boxing ring. Whatever.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Sorry?
Is there anything I can do to help?
No.
Help her.
She's gone by now. They sentenced her yesterday. She was branded the last time I saw her. And when the sun rose this morning, she was cast away. They cropped her hair. Beautiful, beautiful hair they cropped so they could shame her further. Like she hadn't had enough pain in herself for things that she did. She hadn't had so much guilt. They cropped her hair. It's the little things they did that made me more angry. And now she's somewhere in the dreaming trying to atone. That's all she wants to do.
What about these individuals?
These individuals. The wonderful peanut gallery. And their little friends. Wow. Thankfully, I have good friends who all know that my tendencies tend to be a little more cruel than usual. These individuals will get what's coming to them. Oh, they will. I mean, I won't bother with the families of the victims. I mean, sure, putting up pictures of their loved ones through their house would be a fun little prank, but I figure the fact that their loved ones will never come back, just like my loved one won't come back, seems fitting. So I'll leave them be. But everyone else, I have so many plans for them. Who knows? Maybe I'll even drop a name or two for you when you're Marshall. She has a wicked grin on her face. She seems a little calm and at the same time hysterical? It's a weird little mixture for such a tiny little being in short shorts and these huge glove things. Glove things anyway.
I'm sorry, Sitara.
Why are you sorry?
I'm sorry, I've been
Jackass?
a jackass.
It's okay. I'm sorry I've been a bitch. Well, mostly sorry I've been a bitch. I'm actually more sorry that, you feel bad about the whole situation than anything else. It wasn't fair not to let you in, but in all honesty, you were super busy and come on, I would have thrown you out of your game.
And you were super busy. And it wasn't easy for you to tell.
No. And in any case, I think telling you myself wouldn't have been my right. If anyone should have told you, it really should have been her. And she avenged your family. Sure, she did it in a terrible way. Still love her for it. Everything she's done, I still love her. I always will.
That's good.
The way she says the last part, though, she's very assured. Not like it's an opinion or anything, more that it's a concrete fact. Like Jack Harkness is a fact.
Mm-hmm.
She always will love Octavia is a fact.
He's gonna look at you.
She's gonna look back.
Curious.
Yes.
Curious look on his face.
She's just going to smile. Yes.
What? What have you done?
Me? Richard. I never really do anything. Things simply just fall into my hands. I've done many things in my life. Not including your cousin, damn it. But
Richard's ears are going to go scarlet. I don't need to hear about that.
oh, you're a big boy. I'm assuming. I don't know. You could be just, I don't know, with the wings and everything and the claws, you could be compensating. So I'm just going to assume. Anyway. In any case, Richard, I haven't done anything wrong as of late. Sure, I've taken down lots of notes on how to ruin certain people's lives. But me, no. Oh, and I've ensured that I have happiness. That I keep my happiness. Even though certain situations right now mean I have to go without it for a time. But hey, there was always next time, and a time after that, and a time after that, and a time after that. Eventually we'll get it right.
I'm just going to hold for a moment. Are you...
Am I? Am I? I'm sorry, Richard, I can't exactly hear you. Your voice kind of squeaked at the end of that.
Are you saying what I think you're saying?
Oh, I say a lot of things. I'm not sure thinking's so good on your part, but I say a lot of things, Richard. She's gonna slowly undo the boxing gloves. She actually does them very well. Like she's actually used to a boxing ring. Kind of have to wonder. She folds them up, puts them in the bag. Just looks at him. Yes, Richard.
You too much for the gloves.
Oh, yes, I've always thought that. Thank you for saying that.
No, but seriously.
Seriously, I've always thought that. Since the first day I saw her in that dungeon when she had that sword to my chest, I just thought, wow, she's the utter perfection of scary and hot, and I'm both terrified and turned on. This is the woman of my dreams. Although I have to say, dingy dungeon, not so romantic. Oh, it's fitting. The beginning of our story and, well, not the ending, but the ending of this chapter all ends in a dungeon. But hey, I'm not the one in jail this time, so I'm a little more happy about that. I wonder where we'll start next time. Hopefully someone a little more romantic. Seriously, dungeons are not sexy. I'm telling you this, so you treat Valencia right. Dungeons not sexy.
Thinking of where he's going to go after this, he sort of he's red at this point.
What was that?
Nothing.
I don't know. You said something.
Nope.
It's okay. I'm sure she'll be gentle with you.
To fight the Nazis for years.
Ow.
I mean, she's a knight, you're a dragon. Oh, that's like the perfect little twisted fairy tale. Oh, Richard, I'm going to enjoy living vicariously through you. I mean, I won't be able to get some till I'm dead. Yep. Congratulations.
Blame me. I should have been back over that time. Shit.
Richard will go over and he'll sort of just he'll go into the bag and he'll pull out a small little cooler kind of thing, and you'll see him pull like 2 sports drinks out of the bag, and he'll toss them to you.
She catches it and she pulls the tab up and opens it and just takes a nice little drink. Winces because ill, but also delicious. Terrible and delicious at the same time. This must be a sports drink. It's a twisted feeling. It's terrible, but at the same time, you want to keep on drinking it. You can't stop, but you know, oh God, this is going to make me feel it in the morning. This is terrible. Why am I drinking it? It tastes like cough syrup and all sorts of terrible medicines I was forced to drink as a child, but it's coated with sugar, so I must continue to drink it.
Sugar and electrolytes.
But plants want, and humans apparently think they need.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna drink it, just kind of look at him. Still smiling. She is happy for someone whose girlfriend is, exiled. Away.
You want to live vicariously?
Oh, hey, I won't be getting that much action, so why not?
I told her I loved her today.
Oh, it's so cute! Oh, yes, that is cute.
I believe Sam beat her.
What?
Yep.
Sam, troll Sam, who likes to punch people, beat her?
Sam beat her in
I told your mother we would
a
not
scarlet
hurt
tip.
you.
Just the tip?
It's still true.
So Sam beat her in the scarlet tip. So many innuendos I could make just from that, but I'm not going to.
Those words are not spoken.
Anyway,
Your full attention.
he beat it. Well, her. And what happened afterwards? I wanted to come by, but, things like naps were important. Napping was very important. I didn't get back home till like 4, just before dawn. Stupid sunlight.
Oh,
Hi, Alicia M. Granderson.
in the most recent letter that she sent me, she sent me,
I will support and defend the Constitution.
and I wanted to reciprocate, but I didn't want to use somebody else's words. For the past week or so, I've been writing a poem of my own.
Aww.
You're not sad.
And
But I just
for
don't
her duel, I read it to her.
Wait, you read it to her during the duel?
After the duel.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, well, maybe that's why she lost. She was a little distracted. Why would you
I
do
wasn't
that?
going to read it to her before.
Before, so she could be super distracted and, neither of you would ever leave the tent and then all of a sudden be like, well, I guess she forfeited, right?
There's a
Mm,
vacant house right next to mine. Just regarding the area. Rebuilding.
Am I wrong?
no comment.
So I'm right. Well, what are you doing here then? Shouldn't you be somewhere?
I should. She wanted me to meet her tonight, but
I'm sure she did want you to meet her somewhere.
and Richard's gonna look at her and he's just gonna say, "I wanted to make sure that you know." Okay.
Your feelings move me. Now go get some. Be gone with you. She's just gonna get up. She's gonna nudge her bag towards him because he's the one who left it by her place. And just walk towards the exit. Go have fun, Richard. Remember, protection and everything. Don't want a family too soon. And do you have fun? No hatchlings, please. Swear to God, if you get her knocked up, your cousin is gonna feel it all the way in the deep dreaming, just in her gut, be like, oh no, what has happened? Something's wrong with the world. And then what am I gonna do? I'm just gonna be like, shit, what am I gonna do? I don't want to have to spoil more than one set of children, please. So, protection. Actually, I'm going to go through one of her pockets and just throw him a bunch of foiled packages. You have fun. Hey, she carries them always around you. You never know when you need water balloons. And she's going to leave. before he can say anything.
There's
Sitara.
there's not enough like red in his face at the moment.
Maybe when I'm done with my oats.
Sitara may have had a very rough past few weeks. Yes, the love of her life is gone, but she's gonna meet her, and she has plans. So, Sitara's back on her game. And that includes pranking certain people who need a little help. You be safe. You're just gonna leave. Cackling the whole way. And you're gonna hear it because there's an echo, echo, echo.
And Richard will laugh as he closes the door of DJ's gym, or of Sir Anders' gym, and he'll walk off towards the Dragon Scout.
I'm just laughing because of the name. Yes. That's a good place to end
That's
it.
where we can end the scene. So,
Yeah.
thank you, players, for playing. Thank you, watchers, for watching. This has been an episode for the Changeling Menu. Please have a good evening, a good morning, and a good afternoon. Yes. Bye.
Bye. Still rolling. Oh shit.